Welcome back to Powerwash Simulator 2. Today we have the next level in the story mode, career mode, the shooting gallery in Wengerloof Carnival, which is pretty cool because the carnival was a pretty big first area with the fortune teller machine, the Ferris wheel carousel, and what was it called? The Helter Skelter. So seeing more stuff from that is going to be a blast. All right. I opened up this morning to find my shooting gallery covered in cotton candy and burger relish. One of the other stall holders, Kevin, claims to have seen a mini twister swooshing through the carnival in the middle of the night. Bit strange though, but there's nothing on the news or anything on the other stalls. All right, so we're going to go to the Muckingham Recreation Ground. And here we are. Now, I believe this is the same one from the first one because that's the carousel we had to clean. I don't know why I thought we could open these. That's the carousel. That's the Ferris wheel. There's a Helter Skelter. And I know we did a fortune teller booth, which I'm not seeing. So let's get a little bit higher. Oh, there's the fortune teller booth. And I think that's all of it. Outside of maybe a random booth. So I'm all here for it. So let's see what we have to clean. All right. I also need thumbnails. So let's take this stuff out of the way. And what I'm going to do is we're going to put this right where I want to take the thumbnail. All right, that looks good. Let me just move this out of frame. Oh, we get to clean generator. I love generators. All right. And then we're just not going to move this. So we stand on the corner. There we go. Take a screenshot. See, aren't you glad that you get to see the behind the scenes of stuff? Or would it be better from this angle? Hold on. Wait, I can place this? Oh, okay. I just can't get any more. Well, hope we don't need that. All right, let's move this. I think a closer up one would be better. It's definitely down here. So we're going to use this as like our backboard. On where to position ourselves. There we go. Perfect. All right. Now, as long as I don't move that and don't forget it. All right. So if that's going to be that area, we're going to... Oh, there's moving mechanics. Cats. Got an airplane. We got some stuffed animals. Oh, I think I'm going to regret having that locked back there. Oh boy. Because I think I'm going to need that to get into this one. I don't think there's a way for me to get up there without it. Oh no. All right. Okay, how do we redo this? Autosave's on. Okay. Nope. Escape. Nope. Alright, that's the tablet of truth. What if I go back to reset? Maybe that will be it. Okay. We did good with that. All right. Maybe this time we don't put it out of bounds because, oh, that would be funny. Which is a new one for me. I think I just need this one to get up there. Nope, we definitely need the other one. All right. Where to start? Yeah, that's about where it was. All right, so this can go over here. Let's start by cleaning this wall. I feel like that would be a good... Is this the new adaptive nozzle? Oh, as you scroll, it will get either heavier. Oh, that's actually quite cool. All right, let's soap first. Okay, so you're actually able to control how much gets pushed out, which is really neat. If you're wondering, Val, why are you doing this side? Is it so this way you have a clean side and a somewhat dirty side? Maybe. I don't know. You're getting like very early morning, Val. I literally woke up like 20 minutes ago. Not even. All right, so I want to try this out. So if you widen it like this, as you can see, that now I can scroll down, it gets finer, and scroll up to make it wider. Which is really good because now with soap, instead of constantly switching between nozzles, I can just rotate it and make it rougher or fatter, which is nice. I don't know. Am I recording this episode also the day that's probably going to go up? Maybe. It's currently Monday, so of this week. So if you're watching it this week and you're like, when did he record this? It was Monday morning at 7:30 in the morning. Because I procrastinate a lot and I am really enjoying the new Pokemon Legends game. And I know that if I start getting involved with that and other stuff, this won't get recorded. and I would much rather have this recorded than nothing. So, and I also never recorded 2-Point Hospital last week because I had this to go up. And I don't want to put the time and effort to relearn not Powerwash, 2-Point Hospital at 8 o'clock in the morning. I will say, I really do like this adapted nozzle. Just being able to scroll to go wider is really nice. I always, these were always like my favorite levels on the first one. So I'm like really glad that we got more. Oh, washing my stove with an actual proper power washer. It's like taking a monster truck into bumper cars. Holy hell, Val. Maybe this is why I don't record 8 o'clock in the morning. Because words are hard. So, besides playing the new Pokemon ZA game, which I'm enjoying so much more than... Nope, I need this. Which is, I'm liking so much more than Legends Arceus. I don't know how much of that is that I enjoyed Kalos a lot, or Pokemon XY. But I am really enjoying how this game's set up a little bit more, which is nice. And I finally got caught up with Animal Control, which is the new workplace is it new if it's like 3 years old? Okay, the new to me workplace comedy with Joe McHale. And it's giving very strong community vibes with it, and I love that. And it went up on Netflix, and I was like, okay, yeah, I'll actually try and watch it. Despite the fact that I pushed it off for years. And it's actually really good. I'm excited to see where season 4 goes. Not gonna lie, I kind of like the pearlescent little bit of the unicorns. I was like, how did that one clean before this one? Alright. There we go. I'm trying to think of what else is on my list to watch this week, but there really isn't. You know, I actually did thought about last year I started this whole let's try to watch a movie a week thing, because growing up I usually only watched movies with other people, and I never really went out of my way to watch movies on my own. And I've been slowly working on that, because there's no reason why I can't. But I thought about rewatching, talking about watching new movies, and then I start immediately like, you know what? Rewatching Cruella was actually on my list to do recently. Right, why isn't this curtain clean? Oh, maybe that's why the curtain's not clean. We go down to get the finer place. Still saying there's stuff. I also have not looked. I love how when I'm sit here and I'm trying to find or remember. Oh, maybe this is why. or like trying to figure something out or remember something, my immediate reaction is to just not think at all or to talk. I do it with like all the other games. But we did finish up Resident Evil 4 on the channel, and I said that I was thinking about playing a different game last time. Can't remember if I said I wanted to, and I didn't. Right, so this was like right here. All right, I'm trying to line it up the best that I can. But if not, oh, our power wash van is in the back. And there's a random balloon in the back there. Oh, I wish we can get it. I did not look at the achievements for Power Wash Simulator 2 because there is ones for the first one where it was like you had to do little special actions on a certain level, like clean, like I believe every level had one of like, oh, clean this thing last or that, and I haven't looked. Which is funny because that was a big thing of the first series was, oh, well, what was the secret that we needed to do for the achievement? And that's how we basically played levels. Now I'm just going in and saying, we'll clean this first. Maybe I'll take the time later after I record this and we'll look I'll look what I need for the achievements. Excuse me? You know, they gave me built-in scaffolding. Built-in scaffolding, which I do like. Right, adaptive nozzle. With this much soap, we might be able to just go down lines like this. Yes. Look at that. Nice, clean, right off the bat. No going back and over. This is what we want. Yeah, so the goal right now is for this channel is I want to get through Power Wash Sim 2 before the DLC comes out. And then I want to do the DLCs probably like the first week or 2 weeks that it comes out and upload them. Because the original plan for this was to play maybe 1 or 2 different games at a time. And I upload like 2 or 3 episodes a week, not 1 episode a week. And I'm hoping this week I do get more not Power Wash, 2 Point Museum taped so I can get that on. Because I have so many cozy games that I like really do want to play. Like, I have just a library full of them on Steam. And that's not including the ones that are, like, on Xbox Game Pass that I would want to. But then there's also, like, what vibes? Like, this was going to be, like, just playing whatever games that I really wanted to make content for, but doesn't fit into the horror genre of the main channel. Fun Fair Fun Squad. Just what we need. A power washer and an attraction that was already brazenly wasting water. Ooh, people are getting upset. Didn't Kevin turn around and was the one that reported it? Okay, Cobb, don't get your Cobb on. Something tells me there wasn't a little mini disaster, but he was upset that the shooting gallery was wasting water, so he covered it. We're gonna do the generator real quick. Like, there's spray paint simulator that I do want to go back with because that was actually really fun. Yeah, we gotta clean the cord. So of course we gotta clean the cord. There we go. So maybe, I don't know, because there's also like games where it's like, oh, well, I really like playing RPGs lately. And the idea was like, oh, well, maybe I'll do like RPGs on this channel. But then I don't know what works on this channel and what's not because it's still pretty new. I need the adaptive nozzles. So it's more or less trying to figure it out because YouTube's more uploading to people who like the same stuff and keeping like a genre for yourself is the best way that I can put it. Like the main channel, I mostly just upload Dead by Daylight to there because if I upload something else, then YouTube algorithm people are like, well, you got 500 subscribers and they like Dead by Daylight. So you're going to upload Powerwash them. We don't know if people who like Dead by Daylight like Powerwash Simulator. So we're just not going to send these videos out or recommend it to other people to watch, which makes discoverability a little bit of a joke. But that's fine. And you're like, okay, well, then at least the people that are subscribed, if they like it, maybe they can do and be like, yo, look, I found this cool person. You should totally check him out. He cleans like a total madman. And the problem is because they subscribed for just say Dead by Daylight, when it gets to a new game, they don't send it out as well. The only thing that it doesn't take a part of what game or what I'm playing is live streams, which is why I haven't moved any of the live streams that are not Dead by Daylight to this channel. Or another thing was because it doesn't matter. When and if that ever starts to matter, but that is a problem for future. But so that's like, oh, well then, you know what? I really do like doing the Power Wash game because it was really what started me on YouTube on the other one. On my main channel, I was just uploading whatever before I learned about like YouTube algorithms and stuff like that. Was I just uploaded, okay, I am playing Power Wash Sim. I really liked it. I streamed it and I'm like, okay, well, we'll just start uploading them. But then the problem became that even now, because I uploaded the SpongeBob DLC like day one, it's still one of my most watched videos on my main channel, which is amazing. But I went from uploading kind of what I'm uploading here or uploading random Dead by Daylight games to doing like updates in cosmetics. Oh, new job available. You get a road sweeper. Oh, that could be fun. Well, that we now know what the next part's gonna be. But then it turned into me doing like, this is the new cosmetics that are out in the store today. And doing showing off what's new in the shop and talking about cosmetics. So now it's kind of morphed into that, and that's when the channel started really taking off. Rather than just having one or two videos do good, most of it started to do good. So that channel slowly just became the Dead by Daylight only channel. And this channel is going to be more like, I want to create content on this game, and this game looks fun to play, and I want to play it and share the experience with you guys. Rather than that. Like, and it's just started off with Cozy because I don't know. I really like some games where I could just sit here and do this. But believe it or not, a game that I didn't think would take off, but the normal people of the streams and the people who watch us have been really liking Quarantine, which, if you know Paper Please, where it's about I need to get the top of the cat. Which is about like checking papers and controlling who comes in and not. It's kind of like that, except in a zombie survival aspect. And it works really well. And so we get to play that now. And I don't know, like in all honesty, when I first did that, I was like, oh, maybe that could be a game for this one. But now it's kind of did decently as a live stream on the main channel. So now I'm like, do I try uploading that there? Because it goes with like the horror aspect. Trying to understand YouTube algorithm is very rough. Current rope. All right, we're good there. Because whoever tells you that the YouTube algorithm is easy to learn, it's not. Because I can even upload a Dead by Daylight video and it just not get pushed out. Why? Because they just chose not to. And then you have TikTok. Oh. And then I love how this just turned into the rant of Val talking about algorithms. But TikTok is something on its own. Let's do the top now. I want to save the inside for last. But TikTok has their own thing, and I've been trying to... I don't need the extender for this. And I've been trying to get a little bit more following on TikTok, so this way I can do the TikTok live streams. And that's supposed to be really good, but you need like 1,000 subscribers to do that. But TikTok won't push out. I'll have one video get pushed out and goes through the algorithm, and it will get 1,000 views. Then I would post another video another day, and it doesn't get pushed out to anyone. And so I've been trying to figure it out. And then I finally figured it out. Apparently, TikTok scans the audio to a certain degree. So when people started the whole, oh, well, it was unalive instead of dead, and you're like, well, why? And they're like, for algorithm purposes. They weren't kidding. Videos in which I call the game Dead by Daylight don't get pushed out. They don't advertise it. It gets pushed out to whoever follows me. And sometimes not even that. And game videos or TikToks where I don't even mention the game, or I call it DBD, those are the ones in which I can get like 1,000-ish views on. I know it seems stupid to sit here and complain about a couple about it, but it's a thing. So now every time I record anything that can go on TikTok, I now have to be careful of saying I can't say even the name of the game. We recycle my water. I got trays along the bottom, constantly redirecting it all back into spray guns. That seems very unsanitary. Am I the only thing sanitary? I did not know. That would explain why your gallery gets progressively dirtier cynically. Oh my god. Yeah, I think Kevin didn't like the idea of us being wasteful water. So that's like always my problem when it comes back to like algorithms and stuff. And this is gonna be really awkward because I took a break for me to go eat breakfast. And like, what was I talking about? So yeah, we're just gonna go completely off the rails now. What we were talking about. So another thing, and it's like what people like primordially watch. Like I tried different several styles of the power wash videos in what worked and what didn't. Like when I first started, it was all long form like this. It wasn't edited in any way. It was just like it is now. I talk, you guys listen, we get some nice clean action in, and that's it. Though I will say in the future there might be like multiple parts because rendering a video to go out into the game, a 3-hour video takes roughly about like an hour and a half of me not being able to use my computer to upload. I'm playing with audio real quick. Because there's ambient bird voices that are not coming up on it. So I turned the water down a little, and hopefully that's a little bit better. But I also tried. Yeah, here's soap. All right. There we go. Hopefully I don't have to do the top of that. But when it came to doing that, and I found out that I did 2 different styles. And this was the style that ended up doing a little bit better. Or people commented. It was this long form 3-hour, 2-hour videos. And I was talking about the levels where are going to be like 3 hours long, might be like 2 parts in the future, just because of the rendering. But it got to a point where I was like, are people really going to sit here and watch me power wash for 2 hours? And so I was like, okay, let me edit it down. And so what I ended up doing was basically doing jump cuts. I would start cleaning off, just say, this part, and then I'll be like, we'll be right back, and then we would come back and it would be clean. And then we did that a little bit for the SpongeBob stuff, and some of it did well because then the videos ended up being roughly around a half hour. But then I got comments from some people that were like, oh, well, we really liked the 3-hour ones. We liked watching the whole thing come clean and not edited down. And then I was like, okay. So I still don't know what to this day of what people would like. So I was like, okay, well, I actually got people commenting. Oh, wait, no, wait. Yeah, that's actually clean. Of what they like. So I'm like, that's like half the battle. But now I'm just like, I don't know. Part of me thought about trying a level with the jump cuts, but then I don't want to upset people who have been watching this because these videos get about about 100-ish views. I don't know how many of them are entirely new or returning, and I guess if you're returning, please let me know, because I would love to get to know some of the people that watch my videos. One of my favorite things, I wake up each day and I was like, did I get any new comments? And I get so excited over them. But I don't know. Do we try an edited down version? We upload it and see if people like it, if the video does well, or vice versa. No, I need so, because I don't know, like, because I don't know how to edit. It's never been my thing. It's entirely me pausing and unpausing the video and then being like, yo. Entirely casual. Alright. I don't need the extender for this close. And I'm like, wow, I'm almost done with this level. Like, look how nice it's looking. And then I remember I got all of this to do. I'm like, oh yeah, like I've been at this level for half an hour. We're almost done. Like, oh well, you're not. It's not like I have anything else to do, to be honest. My plans for the day entirely consist of laundry, recording this, and maybe setting something up for an extra video for Dead by Daylight this week. Because I had a really cool idea for one, but I don't know. There you go. You gotta admit, that was really satisfying. You gotta give me that. That was really satisfying to clean. Get all this clean. I don't know. If this was real life, I would be worried about all this water and stuff pooling up here. But then again, it's like, it's made for out here, so like, it's supposed to. Unfortunately, I need to clean the tops of this. If not, I'm just gonna have to come back up here. Believe it or not, so far my favorite level, and if you guys had your favorite level up to this point, please let me know. But right now, my favorite level actually was the toilet. It sounds so weird, but I really enjoyed doing the toilet in the when it popped up out of the ground. Down for lower. I don't know. I just enjoyed it because I thought it was cool. You had to lift up the toilet seat. Exactly, Kevin. I have to bleach and bedazzle it out every third Sunday. I can see I had previously attributed to the noxious smell from World Power Station. I shall amend my reviews of their premises. The power station. Did we clean that? I don't think we can look here. I'll look at the proper name of it. It's because I think that it sounds like it's the toilet level. Alright, there we go. Get that done. We're not gonna get this all clean. Okay, I'm still have to get it from the underside, but we can get pretty good from this angle. I'm already here, so why not? Kind of attitude. There we go. Now I can go back up here. Whee! I also like it in finding out where games reuse assets. Maybe that's a me thing, but like I'm pretty sure these are the same ones from what's that? What's that level? We just did it. The billboard. There we go. Alright, we got one more thing to clean here, and then we are done with the heights. Which is funny because I like really hate heights in real life, but like up here does not bother me. Like, I am so bad with heights, I have problems going on a ladder type of height fear. I'm assuming this will not get me to 50%. There we go, get it all nice and clean. I don't know, maybe we'll try... Oh wow, this gets really big. You're not gonna hit that. Maybe we'll try jump cut one and see how people like that. We'll do that in the next one, and then we'll see which one gets like more views or more comments on I like this style or that style more. Alright, I'm trying very hard to get that. Did not go as well as the first one. Alright, now we just got this little bit left. I'm gonna be honest, do I need soap for this? Or can I just clean it somewhat normally? And I'm gonna go with somewhat normally because it is coming up pretty nicely. Who would have known that the adaptive one would be the best? But like with a jump cut, it would be us cleaning this part here, and then like really nice and slow like this. Getting the dang and looking up and being like, yo, we did the fourth side. Or it would be like, gonna start the first side, to talk a little bit, then, oh, we're done. Right, I think we're done up here. Because I think the rest... Nope, I want it thinner. Might be able to be gotten from down there. I'm just trying to blast a little bit from this angle to make it easier. Alright, and we jump. All right, let's start with the facade. The Power Wash Simulator? That's the name? Oh my god, how did I not realize this? Hold the phone. These were all old levels. I think this is the temple, the merman statue, the house covered by cow mud, and the mountain that we stopped from erupting with the plane that we had to clean for that one dude. The UFO. How did I not realize this? How did I not realize this until till now? I'm like actually upset now. Oh, that was nice. Oh, it will be, if I do a jump cut, I will plan that out. How did I not? How did I not see that? Is it because I didn't really look at the inside? Alright, we got this little bit of the outside left. Okay, needless to say, this is now my favorite level. I keep wanting to say like I keep looking for these plushed animals. I'm like, oh, isn't it the character from like Five Nights at Freddy's? Knowing full well it's not. Well, I mean, if they're gonna give me the soap to go this far, I'm gonna take it. All right. Adaptive nozzle. Aww. Okay, this might actually be my favorite level. Because I really think these stuffed animals are really cute. Look at them. How can you be mad when you see them? This one is so derpy. I love it. There you go. You deserve to be clean. I don't believe these are levels. If they are, or they're references, I don't see it. I don't think I need to hit it from this low. We're definitely going to try. Now, is this the same table? Yeah, so it's all linked. We gotta save the bears. Oh, I think we found the hidden gnome. It's one of the plushes. Oh my god, that's so cool. All right. Let's clean this down. Tabletop's done. Let's get down here again. This way we can get down here. Nice, even lines. I think I'm gonna have to clean them from the other side because I'm getting very distracted. Alright, there we go. Yeah, this game is a lot more forgiving than what's his face? The first game was. Alright. Forgot the soap. Alright, let's start with back here and see if I can get up here. That would be the more ideal place to start. Alright. Let's soap it up. Gotta make sure we get the back side. Is that Bigfoot? I think that's Bigfoot. We should do the walls and the ceilings first. Alright, hold on. We're gonna do the ceiling first because that is the most optimal way of doing it in terms of cleaning, because you don't want dirty to go back where you were. Were you trying to get me to pick up? I don't know. You're gonna give me soap, I'm gonna use it. Oh! Yeah, no, I don't need... Nice that... Yeah, or... Oh! I just got done soaping this. Ah! I'm upset now. Ah! Am I gonna have to go back to saying don't hit R, don't hit R, don't hit R every time I do soap now? Mom. All right, we're at soap. Adaptive knowledge, nozzle, not knowledge time. Oh, there's a mural on the back. I like that. All right, so we'll save that for last. I know I'm gonna have to come back from this. You know what? I think it would be better if I clean from this angle. And then I'll blast it from the other angle. I think that's going to be the best option. Getting some really nice lines here, though. There you go. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get it from here. I think it's just more or less checking the dirt level than anything. Alright, let's do this back wall. Oh my god, it makes a sound when you hit it. I'm pretty sure... No! Dang it. I'm pretty sure that's the sound from the tea room from last episode. Who would ever thought that I would be cleaning a game? I would be cleaning a carnival game based on the first game. Apology accepted, Kevin. That was not apology, it was a carefully worded clarification. Oh my god. I love it. Always the last word, Kevin. I hope this is now just them fighting to get the last word in. Hold on, I'm cleaning this while he's right here. Alright, let's clean the floor now. Wait. Nope. We got a floor cleaner for this. And not like, not a floor cleaner, like an actual floor cleaner. So, look at us being fancy. Woohoo. It's also like, I didn't use soap much in the first game, so I don't know if people like the process of me soaping it down. Because one, it makes my life easier, but like, it's not all about making my life easier, it's about making it look aesthetically pleasing as well. I'm assuming the rest is going to be this little bit. Alright, so we need no extender. Adaptive nozzle's fine. Can you see I'm trying to clean here? I might do the tops of this stuff while we're here. I haven't gotten that far. But I will say, you can tell right off the bat about how much the difference the soap makes, right? I just don't know why this isn't going off. Unless you're counting, like, this bit here, which they are. Alright. Okay. Nothing for it. Because it might be easier to clean some of this from up here. We will deal with that when the time comes, I guess. Apparently I cleaned a light. Was that my intention? No. Come on, tree. I'm like, wow, these aren't popping. Why aren't they? This one does not want to get clean. Because that's the forest. It's this spot here. Is it this track? Really? Really? Let's clean under here now. I wonder what this backing's gonna be. Excuse me, cats. This might be something I clean from that stage just because it... Mother! Apparently resetting soap. You know what I should do is find the button to reset it and make it something that I'm like not even remotely going to hit. Maybe that's me. There's mushroom. Okay, this right now is my favorite level. I'm saying it now. Yeah, I think this is the better option. Because I'm not fighting with the extender or the other thing and trying to get so close and personal. Alright, that's done. Spray in between the kitties. They're gonna get clean next, probably. I'm not too worried about the floor because we got the floor scrubber for that. Ooh. Oh, it's the desert. Okay, that's neat. I'm trying my best not to clean the floor so we can use the scrubber, but cleaning the clats, I'm pretty sure, is cleaning the floor. So... apologies. All right, let me take a sip of my drink. Here we go. Adaptive. At least these are going down pretty quickly. All right. I have to clean the track with the cats on it. I also didn't finish this. Oh, that's bad of me. I heard the ding and I was like, oh, cool, I'm done. No, I finished that part. Okay, so this and this are two different things. All right. Let's clean this. Okay, there we go. Now it's just this part here. I also like how dynamic the sound of the water is. All right, let's take this, reset the soap. Let's see where we're at. Yes, I took another screenshot. No, the screenshot didn't work. All right. All right. Let's do the ceiling. Because I feel like that's going to be the next main issue. And getting that nice and done would look nice. I am so geeking out over this level. It is unreal. Oh, all right. I don't know if we can do it okay, we can do it somewhat panel by panel. Right. And clean. Yeah, this is a lot more forgiving than the first one. Because I believe, what was it, the treehouse? That had all panels like this, and unless you hit them all at a very precise angle, there was a lot that still needed to be done at the end. So I am very glad that they took some time to readjust the requirements. But yeah, I do really appreciate how much easier they've been with dealing with the cleanliness of it. I believe that's what we were talking about. I unfortunately had to run some errands and then I'm like, oh, I'll remember what I talked about. Phew. So next time when Val takes a break, I'm gonna write down where I left off in the sentence. That's twice today. Yeah, I had to run out to the store to pick something up. I'm sneezing. I'm so sorry. But we had to run out to go pick some stuff up today. And then it's like, oh, well, it wasn't going to be till another day. And unfortunately, it turned out to be today was the other day. So I ran out, got done with some errands, stopped at Hobby Lobby to see if they had anything new crafting wise. Oh my god. Do they all do something? The light opens up. Oh, do you do your beam? Because the beam comes. Where does it come out of? Because then the beam goes here. That's the time. Was it time travel? And that shoots. Oh my god. Oh, this is my favorite level. Nothing is going to beat this. Nothing, I say, nothing will beat this. Oh, that was amazing. Am I the only one who loves when a sequel of a game pays so much tribute to the first game? Even like a little nod like that would like makes this game a 10 out of 10 for me. Because it feels like a lot of times so many games with sequels either A, are so much like the original that it's a problem, or B, they don't do anything with it. Like you have some games, I think like takes like Silent Hill 1 to like Silent Hill 2. Or I'm trying to think of like in cozy terms. Or like the Harvest Moons or Story of Seasons. You just go from one to the next and they never connect or there's never homages to the other. While this is just perfect. I am in love with this level so much. It's gonna take a lot for me to not want to redo this level. I think we need to tighten it up a little because we are not dealing with soap. So, I believe I talked about this, but going back to that, do you like it with the soap on or the soap off with cleaning? I would love to know your guys' opinion on that. There we go. All right, let's widen this up a little. Okay, let's stand here. Yeah, I ended up running to the dollar store and had to pick up a gift bag and something else. I can't remember what the something else is currently. But that's just how Valbrain works. And ended up going to Michael's and seeing if they had stuff, which they didn't. We went to Hobby Lobby. We got stuff at Hobby Lobby. I'm wondering why this isn't coming clean. Maybe because I completely neglected a side. That would explain it. Yeah, but I really do like this adaptive nozzle. Like, it is worth every price. I also like cleaning something in one direction and then in the dirt behind it, you just see like a silhouette of what used to be there. All right, I think we need to come in it from this angle now. All right. Oh, yeah, that's one dirty bear up there. Can I get on top of the mountain? Yes, I can. Extender? Yeah, come on. Come to Papa. That will never not be funny. Where am I missing on this? That little bit, really? Yep, that sounds about right. All right. We got this wall, the floor, and the stuff. All right, then let's do this side with soap. And this way you guys get like a mirrored instance of which one you guys like more. Because it's like the same idea. I mean, it'll be a lot easier to clean. That will be for sure. But I like how it's like an option. It's not like forced. Like for people that want to deal with the tough grime and do the slowness of it, you can, you know? My favorite part about this game sometimes is just... I don't know why I'm hitting R. It's not to reset the soap. I thought it was to reset the soap. No, it's not to reset the soap. R, the button to reload the soap, is the same button to rotate the nozzle. So I'm trying to rotate the nozzle to go a different way, and I'm hitting the reset on the soap. That's what it is. Make them all covered in white and clean. Not as well as the first time, but you know what I mean. It's good enough. Right. Adaptive nozzle. Yeah, you can't tell that doesn't clean better. That's like one pass. There we go. Yeah, it's still dirty under the soap. I'm like, did I just put soap there to put soap there, or is it actually dirty? Please tell me I'm not the only one who did that. I know, I need to get underneath here. I don't think I need the extender on, no. Yeah, but these nice slow passes are nice as well, you know? Oh. Gotta get Mr. Bear from the backside. Alright, gallery shelf, wall. This shelf's not clean. Alright, probably because I need to hit that little bit up there. We're just checking. Alright. Should just be this little bit of wall left. And we'll be good to go. There we go. Now let's clean this. I also do a little bit miss that it told you what kind of grime you were dealing with. That did not want to come off. Even with high pressure, it makes me think I have to use soap. Alright. Oh! It's this whole thing. I'm like, why isn't it not getting clean? I didn't realize it was all of this. Yeah. Unfortunately, we're getting to the point where we need to clean the statues and stuff. I'm gonna try and save the floor for last, if possible. But, you know, as we're cleaning other things, it's gonna be a little hard to ignore. Definitely this back area. Like, getting in here with the scrubber is just going to be non-existent. Alright. I did not need... Oh, it does glow. I was going to remove the mermaid's gems now that they've been stolen, but I've used really strong glow, and I'm sure they recovered soon anyways, right? So there's our underlining story for this level. The merman's jewels are missing. Yeah, this was not a fun level to do, though. Oh no, it actually was. Oh, it is the underside. All right. There we go. Ancient statue done. Let's do the UFO, because I feel like that's going to be slightly of a pain. Because it's going to keep moving on us. So let's come up here. See, it cleans itself. All but that one spot. Oh no. I was like, oh, it's cleaning all but that one spot. Thank you for that. All right, UFO's clean. I remember this being a pain to clean because of all the little nooks and crannies. It was specifically part of the underneath the engine that was the problem. and getting a specific thing on it. But I mean, at that point, I was doing jump cuts, and that's so stupid. I love it. And I was watching One Piece. Excuse me, you cats. Let me be honest. I don't know what I'm supposed to be cleaning on this. Oh, I'm missing this whole part up here. Hold on. I'm like, what is it telling me that I'm missing cleaning on this? There we go. Alright, let's clean this. This was a fun level. It was a pain to get up to it, but it was fun. Terrible to scale, though. Adaptive nozzle. There we go. Ooh! Apparently, each temple door was a thing. Alright, now we got the temple, then the mountain. Buttons are hard. Gotta make sure we get the inside of that. Alright. We got the inside of that, so we're good. Alright. Adaptive nozzle. On a really wide setting. I don't think we need it to be wider than this. Maybe if there we go. Sea Palace is done. Time for the mountain. I don't know how well the mountain's gonna be. And then we just got the floor, and then we'll be good. We're at 93%. I think we're doing a pretty good job so far. Right. I love the sound effects. Alright, adaptive nozzle. Yeah, look how easy that is coming up. The soap just in this game's amazing. I love it. Alright. Oh no. Alright, I gotta wash this while it's up. You know, I never thought of the first Powerwash simulator be end of the world saving. That is not where I went with it. All right, I think it's just the floor now. And for some odd reason, this particular gates, because I didn't do them. All right. There we go. Yeah. So let's clean this part. Because this part's going to be hard to clean. All right, we're at 96%. What's so dirty about this post? All right. Then we get to bring out the... Nope. We get to bring out the sexy Hoover. Just clean it all up. Now when I say clean it up, I now instantly think of the Has-Been Hotel song for season 2. I can't be the only one now, right? Perfect. All right, let's do this in sections because apparently it does switch off. So we'll do the green section first because that's where we are at, and then we'll do the desert and then the blue. Look, they gave me this tool. I am going to use it. I'm like, oh, why isn't it done? I don't know, Val. Maybe you missed an entire section? Alright, and then I said we're going to do this, and then the ocean. Is this really going to fill up the last 2%? I mean, it is the largest areas. Alright, nope. Apparently I was missing that. There we go, that's clean. This can't be the last percent, can it? I mean, it could, but I highly doubt it. I mean, we went up a whole percent. So, I mean, it's doable. No. Alright, so I am missing that, and a roof frills. Oh. I didn't even see. I didn't even. Didn't know we needed to do this. How did I miss this? I don't know. The job's done though. It looks amazing. Oh my god. Ah, I love it so much. I honestly think this is... I don't think we're going to top this level. Alright, let's see. Come on. I'm glad I did the inside last. Ah, yeah, Aqua Regis, that's amazing. I can't wait for Kevin to see it. That is the ultimate final base. All right, so we made some money off that. We made I forgot the look. But next time we do get to do the road sweeper. With only being $200, that might be 2 levels in one. All right, let's go back to home base. And this is when I get to thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I gave you guys lots of stuff to talk about. And where is it? It's a little bee. Aww. Thank you. And see you in the next one.